doing? What brings you up to first class?
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
Sorry, I was in a low class, and my seatbelt didn't work, and they went with the first class. Oh, calmly. Lucky day. Nice to see you.
What's going on here? How come we're not broadcasting? Yeah, we're on. Okay, I guess I got to refresh. Guess I got to refresh. This is self-explanatory here. Let me try and refresh this. How come I'm not showing up here? There I am. Good evening, everybody. DJ Styles, Custom Forces. Brought to you by Dean. What's happening, Dean? Dean, here's for this. Here's for this. I'm not sure exactly what that means. But I'm putting my logo and I'm cheating. I find it much easier cheating instead of trying to literally put my logo in. I have a very, very sharp scalpel. All I'm doing is I'm cutting out the logo. That's done. That's done. I'm just trying to see where I left off. Okay. Come on, stay still. Gotta be careful with that damn thing. That thing's. Okay. Now, my O's custom. The O on custom and corpse, it has monster eyes, and this is a tricky. But I'm just taking my scalpel and I'm tracing out right over top of the paper. And just pushing right into the clay. Come on, shaky fingers. You always want to go downward. Paper cuts easier, and this is a very thin paper. There's a reason for that. Let's see where it's stuck. I think it's still stuck in this area. The Monsterize is the hardest part. But you'll see once this is in place, it'll really come together nicely. This whole thing will come off once I'm done. Just like this side. See how nice that monster eye came out? Now this is the easiest part because now all It's Friday. This is only going to be a short stream. Well, I'm going to dig all this out. You'll see what I'm going to do. I got my own little creative ways of making this look cool. I'm getting ready to have a thunderstorm here. I'll read your comment in a second. Can't take my eyes off of this. Remember to put the caps lock on, guys, because I have bad vision. Oh, man. Really? Hold on. It's still lined up. It's still lined up. We're good. I'm just pressing that onto the clay so it's sticky. It sticks on there easy. As you can see, it kind of goes across. Now I have the M and the C split right down where the seam's going to be. This is where the seam of the mask is going to be. And that little hole, this little round divot in here, this is for, it keeps that latex from splitting any further. That's why I always want to put a round hole in the top of your split. I'm constantly working downward. I don't want to go uphill with this cutter. You can go across, but you want to try to keep your motion all going down when you're cutting the paper. I'm digging right into the clay. It's giving me a nice little trace out of what I'm doing. Crossed. Lettering is real small. I'll read your comments in a minute, and I'll show you guys the front of the sculpture in a minute. Once I get these last letters in here, then I'll turn it around so you guys can see. All right, who we on? Oh, shit, you know what? Let me turn this let me turn the screen towards me a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it would, but I'll show you what I do with this. This is pretty neat. When I dig this out, I'll show you what I end up doing. It's pretty neat. Make sure I got the cutting edge there. Almost done. I am going to put kills on this mask. Or flashback, I'm sorry. Kills, not kills. Right underneath here is going to be flashback. I think other people are using it too, so what the hell do I care? They're using flashback. Now this razor I'm using, this is a scalpel. This thing is extremely sharp. No joke. This thing is like, oh my God. This is sharper than an X-Acto blade. It's actually a scalpel, and I have multiple scalpels. I have all kinds of scalpels. See all these different scalpels I have? I have another one sitting over here too. I just can't find it right now. I have several different scalpels that I use. And all the blades are right there with them. I got extra blades for every one of these different scalpels. Different styles of scalpels. It's really important. This one here is extra sharp, and it's a very narrow blade to get into those narrow spots. And yeah, I agree. I did read one of the comments there. I'll get to the comments as soon as I get this last thing cut off. I want to get this last letter done. Gotta go slow. Gotta go steady. I don't care if I cut into where letter is. I don't want to cut to the outside of the letter, because I'm going to dig out where the letters are. I think I got this. Yeah, okay. I see the spot where I'm missing. Okay. Let me read your comments real quick. Let me pull out the tools that I want to use for most of this. I'm going to read your comments real quick. Donald. I don't know. Donald Dean. What's it say? Do me a favor, Dean. Please put your caps lock on because I can't really read that text. There, you did put it on. Okay. All right. I feel like 3D printer. Yes, I agree with you. But there's reasons why I'm doing this. Yes, they're great for silicone. Slasher, what's up, man? Slasher in the house. So we're putting the Custom Corpses logo on the back of this bad boy. So I'm digging out the tools that I want to use. And I'm going to try and go very interesting. Yeah, I can hear the thunder coming. It's ironic, this tool is exactly the same size as the letters. Huh. Wonder if that was by accident. Was that by accident? Did I purposely make this? Did I purposely make these letters same size as this tool? I wonder if I'm that clever. Okay, the monster, the eye stays. We're just working on the letters right now. I'm going to work on the monster later. On the R right now. Yeah, I can hear that thunder. And here comes the rain. I can hear the rain. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a metal stamp. That's what I really need, is a metal stamp that I can hammer right on this thing. That would be cool. But also a stamp also pushes out the clay. So when you smash that stamp on there, the clay gets distorted on the back of it too. So there's always that problem. Working on the P. All right, let me read your comment here. Give me a sec. Rain sounds so nice. 106. Holy God, where the hell do you live? I'm in South Jersey. I'm up here. I'm in the northern section of this country. I'm in Jersey. We haven't really had a lot of hot weather this year. What you say? 106 degrees. Damn, man, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, I'm too far down with that. That's no big deal. You can't sit. You go that far. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying a stamp. I gotta get somebody to make me a stamp, but I need a 3D, I need a metal one or something really strong. Resin. A resin one, that'll do it. E should be pretty easy. Saving the monsterize the O's for last, because that's the two monsterize. Because there's a lot that I have to do to that. To get it to look right. I'm not using this tool. Sounds like the rain's already stopping out there. Now, you see how messy it looks, right? That's all going to change in a few seconds anyway. I'm going to show you once I get all these letters done first. Let me get all the letters done. Hear that thunder? Just mild, but it's cool nevertheless. Because it's so close to that monster eye, I don't want to mess up that. See how uneven that is right now? That's all going to change in a sec. You'll see. It's interesting what I do here. Almost. Free-handed that curve. Did you see that? Did you see that? Skills, baby, skills. I freestyled it. Okay, so let's get a monster eye started here. All right, how do I want to do that? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Right where I have all these little cracks in here already, I'm just going to make them more prominent. I'm going to leave that eye in there. And we rake out. I'm going to take out the center first. this little loop tool here. Get out of here. What am I going to do with this? See that? That fast. Come on, get out of there. Now, once that's I need a thicker paddle. Create that monster eye. Here we go. All right. All these little fuzzies, they'll disappear with naphtha. Naphtha is the key for that. First, you dig out all the way around this thing first. Set that. I want that depth right. I'm going to read your comments in a second here, guys. Give me a second. That looks pretty good. No, this is a little narrow. No, it's not. But I think I don't need to go crazy digging out with that. What do you call it? Just can't leave the clay inside the loop. Because if I do that, it just distorts everything. This wasn't going to turn out as good because I should have done what I did on the last one. I should have dug out the thick part right in here. What the hell is that? Piece of hair. Okay. Now back to the loop. Very thin wire. Now, we take this little tool I have here, all right, and we create this big, this small one. What this does, it brings out the lines and the shape of the letter itself as I do this more and more. Ah. Also allows me to push things in place. I'm just going to keep working to this side. I got to turn that to me a little bit more so I don't. You see how that's bringing out some of the definition in there? Let me read. Dang, slasher. Yeah, man. It's cool. It's cool. Who needs a 3D printer? Silent. Thank you, buddy. We're getting there. We are getting there. I'm gonna put this in here. This is my business logo, guys. This is Custom Corpses. In case you can't read that. I'm adding texture to the background of the letter, on the inside of the letter. So you can see the letter a little clearer. Because where you don't see, where it's smooth, you can see now what it says. Pretty much. Custom Corpses. And Matza will take care of the rest once I get to that point. And all the unevenness that's inside the letter from the scraping the clay out, all of a sudden disappears. important. You got to stay inside the letters. You hit the outside, man, you got a big hole to fill. Damn it, I hit that friggin' thing right where I didn't want to hit it. You can still read it. Storm's already over. So what do you guys think of that idea? All right, let's put a little naphtha on that. Not a lot, just a little. Still got a bunch of smoothing to do on this, but that's okay. Now, I don't want to hit the inside with the brush because that'll just take all that detail out of there. I'm just hitting the outside, right on the edges where. Still got the ears to do. I have a basis of where the sculpture's going to go from here. Oh, I extended the neck too, guys. Did a lot of work today on this. Alright, that's enough of that. And I don't want to wipe my hands on my pants. That's a no-no. Alright, you guys want to see the big reveal right now? Let's put the tools back up in here. Still got a whole bunch of other lettering to do. I'll show you what I've been working on all day. Hold on, I definitely want to put this. What the hell? Okay. Put my scalpels back, and I always put the blades down. Because if you don't put your blades down and you go to reach in for something, that blade's sticking up, man, you're going to be missing a finger. That's how sharp that shit is. It's so sharp. This is one of my favorite ones right here. This blade right here. This thing is awesome. It really does a lot of jobs that I like. All right, come on, get in there without problems here. Because I don't feel like getting cut. There we go. Big reveal time, guys. Big reveal. Ready? Put that over there. Put that over there. Worked on the jawline. Squared it off the way it's supposed to be, like that. And jaw goes up. Still working on the nose area a little bit. Did the eye scowl, straightened out that scowl that was leaning back this way more. It was too crooked. It's too crooked. Took down some of this cheek over here. Yeah, pretty much. Now, I didn't really, I didn't do too much of the, I did put that dent back in there. I can feel that. That's good. I took some of the head back, put the bumps right here. Barely noticeable right now because of, but I extended that neck. You guys can see it now. You can see that neck extended. Now I still got to work underneath this jawline, big time. I got a lot to do there. That's the lighting that's giving you that effect. Hold on. I'm trying to show you the jawline, and it's not working out too good. That's because this is. Hard to see it right there. Hard to see this side, but the jawline's there. It's right. Jawline is right. So I'm gonna turn it. Maybe you can see it a little better. Right here is the edging. That goes back and then goes up. That's the way it's supposed to be. Back and then up. Now I still got a little smoothing to do here. I got a whole bunch of smoothing out to do on this. It's work, man. It is work. I'm looking at this. I can see this really sharp ridge right there. That's not what we want. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of smoothing to do. There's a lot of details that still have to be done to this. We are nowhere near done yet. Now when I'm smoothing out, and you see all these little lines and stuff that are in here, what I try to do is a circular motion to really take out a lot of those lines. The real trick to smoothing out is definitely naphtha. Naphtha is the real secret when you're working with this type of clay. This is monster clay. This is a wax-based, some say oil-based. It's a wax-based clay. It's wax. More wax in here than oil. Now once I get my pillow, I got to get my pillow out from the underneath that table behind me. And then I'll lean this thing back onto the pillow. I don't want it to slip. I'll lean it back and I'll work underneath the jaw. And I'll get this jawline really nice. That's actually really close, and that's without eyeing it up. I dented that with my finger. That's all right. I'll just add more clay in there. But yeah, I got that pretty close. See? A lot of rough spots. You're seeing it in the light here. This is going to be a really nice sculpture. I think this is going to be a really nice mask. When this is all said and done, it's going to be nice. But I got to get it so I can lay this down on the pillow, so I can sculpt underneath it here and smooth it out. This is like a big divot right here. But you can see the jawline. Look how even that jawline is when you're looking at both sides. It's not perfect, but it's almost perfect. It's hard to tell underneath that light. See? The light hits it just wrong. You've got a different jawline. They're both the same width. They're both the same. You know, it's everything's proportioned correctly. So this is going to be a nice mask when it's done. Like I said, it's still got a lot to do to it. I squared out the head really nice. Oh man, this whole thing, it started fixing this thing to where it looks right. Started with bumping out these cheek lines where they needed to be, and then I realized, okay, I did that. This whole forehead needed to come out. Literally the scowl. The scowl I didn't change. I just added more clay here, you know, and then brought the scowl out and it really squared up the head. And then I took this head back a little bit right up in here. I added 2 pieces of clay right in here to give us those little bumps that are right on this, right here, right there and right there. And you'll see that in the shine. It's really subtle, very subtle. You really can't see it from here. It's hard to, once this is smoothed out, you'll see those bumps. You'll see those bumps, and they're there in the actual sculpture. They're actually in the screen used mask. Yeah, I think this eye scowl's got to come down just a little touch. This one drops down, and that's what we want. We want it to be straight. We want it to come straight down almost and tuck under. And that little tuck makes a difference right in here in this corner. A little tuck, because that really shows off. Now I got the angles all right here, taking that pitch back. And why I say it's right is because it follows suit with everything that's here. Your angles have to be right. They all have to follow the same pitch. This one's sticking out just a little bit too far, but that's okay. It's almost the same pitch. I put a little bump here on the corner of the mouth again. I put that back. I still have to smooth it out. I got a lot more work to do yet. I still got a lot of smoothing to do. And overlooking every little detail as much as possible. A lot of smoothing to do. I got, you know, but this is going to be the sculpture right here. This is pretty much the finished product. Outside of, you know, I want to say what you see is the finished mask or sculpture. This is finished. This is actually, it just has to be smoothed out. There's not much more sculpting to do to it. This is the finished product. And now, and then I got to put flashback in there. I have lettering that I want to put here. I have special creepy lettering that I want to use for flashback that goes across the back of this, right underneath of the custom corpses. So, and once I smooth all this out and get all these lumps and stuff out of here, I'll work on the ears. I got to get the ears done. I get all the neck's now long enough. I had to bump out. I put a lot more clay on the back of the head to give it more of a round right in here. especially on this side. This side was a little weak. So now it looks really contoured correctly. The next thing I gotta check real quick is how much bigger did I make this sculpture with the additional clay that I added to the back of the head. Hopefully not a lot. Hopefully I'm still coming in. Shit, there's a ½ inch there, quarter of an inch. That's going to be a 25¼ inch mask, and I want to get that down. So I might have to bring down that head just a little bit. I want it to be 27 inches. I do not want it to be 27¼ inches. It's going to be 27 inches. 27 inches will make me a 25-inch mask. And that's a pretty big mask, but you know what? 24 is usually too small for most people. Some people it's perfect. I ain't one of them people. And a lot of people I know are not like that either. They need a bigger mask. So what do you guys think of this? This is pretty much, this has got to come down a little bit more. Hey, digging away, this is. Yeah, I don't want to tear into this right now. The scowl is very, very subtle. This is very subtle. This is barely a bump here. That's the way I want it to be because that's how the actual mask is. It's, yeah, I have to bring this down just a little bit more. Not much more, but just a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks good now. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that. And I had to put the little bump right here on the top of the nose yet. I still got that to do. I shortened the nose up a little bit. I gave it the right pitch right here. I rounded this over so it looks really nice. Made the nose smaller. Gave us a little bit more underneath of here, a little more length. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, let me read some of your slasher, sup, Dean, sup, slasher. There's 3, and that's including me. So there's 2 other people on right now. So, this is the flashback. Well, soon will be. Let me try and put some different lighting on this because of course, I got to adjust the top end of it. Wrong one. Come on. Wrong one, of course.
We're going out tonight, right?
Who is?
You and me. We're going over to see Angelo.
You really want to go out there and
For just a couple
see
of hours.
karaoke? I don't care if you want.
Yeah, let's go over there. Look at one more beer. That's it.
Oh.
That's it. See how funny it is. I know that because I
It's
can't sing.
amusing.
You can't sing. I
I
know.
ain't singing. All right, I'm trying to put these lights way up so we can get a better look. All right. There she is. The flashback. Mr. Braxton. Is the mouth done? Yeah, it's pretty much done. Well, no, I still got a little bit of under the lip area to work on a little bit. But the lips are perfect. The lips are done. You gotta remember the lighting is not on. It hasn't been smoothed out completely yet, so you're not seeing all the details. I got to fix in here a little bit. This is bulging out just a little too much in this here. Right in this area here. It's got to be fixed a little more. It's all going to be smoothed out. The jawline's on the money. I made the chin smaller, so the chin's smaller. The nose and mouth is done. Yeah, you're not seeing the lip. Ah, man, see what sucks is about this. Hold on. See, when you're looking at that picture, it looks like this top part is coming straight down. It's not. Let me show you. I have to put something underneath it here to tilt it upward. So the light hits it a little bit better. Needs to be a little higher. Yeah. Figures. Really? I have it's higher than that. Just a little bit higher, not much higher. Now you can see that the points come in right at the tip, and then they kind of spread out, and it scoops in. Everything's right. Everything's on the money. This here is bulging out just a little too much, and it still isn't smoothed out yet, and I still have to smooth this stuff out. Yeah, man. I'm kind of whacked out, tired tonight, and I'm supposed to take her out. Fun, but that's okay. She don't get out a lot, so we're gonna go out. Take her out. I'm gonna go over to a place where I'm gonna be working, and Oh, for the summer. Yeah, that brought that down just right. This down here, I got to make sure that that's going kind of straight down. I don't want that. And then once the eyebrows are in place, wouldn't that be something? Forget to put the eyebrows on. Can you imagine that, guys? That would suck. You guys wouldn't let me get away with that. The eyebrows are next. I might as well do them, get them out of the way, but not tonight. That'll be well positioned. Have to be positioned right. That'll get rid of that flat look that goes across here too. Once those eyebrows are in place, it'll really give it that character. It'll give it the look we like. Never put the eyebrows on. I always must save that to almost dead last. And the ears. Ears are easy for me, but I want to make sure that the head shape is correct before I try to put ears on, because every time I do that, I have to readjust the ears because the ears aren't, on the head correctly, because the head's not shaped perfectly yet. But now the head is shaped, and I just need to start working on the ears, eyebrows, and smoothing out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Leaning that back actually makes the jawline look right now. That's so strange. Let me see something here. Yeah, when I lean it back, it actually looks... Well, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. Oh, shoot. But this is the night, this the flashback. It will be. In the very near future, I got to fix all right. I got to smooth out underneath the jawline and the neck. I got to smooth out everything anyway. I got to lower this down just a little bit right in here, just a little more. I got to put the eyebrows on. I got to put the ridge across the little ripple that goes above the nose right here. I got to put I got to put the flashback logo on the back. I already did custom corpses on there, so that's done. And I got a ton of smoothing to do. A whole bunch of smoothing and ears. I got to do the ears. Ears on both sides. So that's what has to be done. So there's a little bit of a bulge right there. Fix that too, but not tonight. I'm not doing anything else. I've been working on this thing tirelessly for days. And tomorrow I got to work, and I don't want to mess with it. Sunday's Father's Day. I doubt I'll be on Father's Day. I've got things to do. I got a barbecue that we're having here. Happy Father's Day out there to anybody that's a father or has a father. Enjoy the day, Sunday. I know I'm going to. Oh yeah. Now I gotta go get dressed. It's still just a little too high right here. That has to be come down just a nudge. It's gotta be just like this side. What do I do? Lose internet connection? Now there's 4 watching. All right, guys, I've got to get out of here. I gotta go someplace. I got places to go and things to do. I'm gonna go out for a little while. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hit the like button. Hopefully you hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. They love the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please become a subscriber and join my ride. Join my travels in the art of sculpting and mask making. Should be a fun trip over the next couple of months, where we can actually produce the mask and see what it looks like when it's all said and done. Can't wait to see how this turns out. And I have my night creeper back there. That's ready to go. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. Good night.